We got another off without an office page called Preter Avocin. I'm not sure if that's how you say it or if it's Praetor or Praetor. I'm just gonna say Praetor Avocin. Oh no, actually Praetor Avocin. I'm gonna say Praetor Avocin. They wrote Peace Planet. Alright, let's get to it. We are a little bit behind schedule now that we're at the tail, but it should be fine. Upper class Euclid. Special contained procedures. Foundation assets are to regularly remind extant space agencies of the risks involving exploration of Saturn's rings to prevent possible discovery of SCP-2793. If a non-Foundation mission attempts to access the rings of Saturn, it is to be sabotaged and a cover story issued. Misinformation campaigns are to remain on constant standby to dispute any discovery of SCP-2793. Non-Foundation personnel will become aware of SCP-2793 should be administered Class C amnestics. Study of SCP-2793 is to be conducted with samples collected from prior missions to Saturn. Further missions towards the main body of SCP-2793 orbiting Saturn are prohibited without Level 4 approval. Description: SCP-2793 is a collection of nanomachines located in the rings of Saturn. Damn, in the rings of Saturn, just nanomachines in there? That's a cool idea for a thumbnail right now. The overall purpose of SCP-2793 is hypothesized to involve the maintenance and repair of Saturn's rings. Individual nanomachines have been observed harvesting trace elements from space. SCP-2793 also deploys several specialized micromachines into Saturn's atmosphere on a regular basis to harvest materials for maintenance activities. I really like SCPs that are connected to machines. Okay. There's quite a lot that we got recently that are machine-based. Or at least technology-based. The things maintained by SCP-2793 are part of a much larger transmitter capable of releasing a laser in continuous beam of over 2 × 10⁻26 watts. By measuring residual background radiation after each activation, Foundation astronomers have determined that over the past century the ring activated 7 times in total: 1903, 1993, 1960, 1990, 1994, 2006, 2010. This thus corresponds with the appearance of the Great White Spot in Saturn's atmosphere. Detailed analysis of single instances of SCP-2793 has revealed engineering and materials far in advance of current technologies. Such technology includes quantum processors and nano-electrogenetic thrusters, capable of representing twice the number of bits when compared to normal processors through the use of 1110 bits instead of just 1 and 0. An advanced form of space propulsion that uses the principles of electro-osmosis to generate thrust. To date, SCP-2793 instances acquired by the Foundation have been revenge engineered and the new technologies are currently being deployed in experimental models. Following further studies by Foundation researchers, SCP-2793 is hypothesized to be the creator of the rings around Saturn. Interesting. Further documentation recovered from SCP-2793 along with observation of instances of SCP-2793 expanded sections of the ring lend credence to the hypothesis that SCP-2793 constructed the rings around Saturn artificially. Level 4 clearance required. Recovery of SCP-2793 instances after the incident listed in Addendum C revealed that the hardware locks on the storage medium had been severely damaged, allowing the Foundation to gain access to the files stored. Uncorrupted files were obtained and included the schematics for the construction of several SCP-2793 instances above, as well as a schematic for the construction of the ring itself below. The schematic for the overall construction of the ring appears to detail the planetary engineering of Saturn to include a large broadcasting dish anchored in the atmosphere. The dish is theorized to be active when the Great White Spot emerges in Saturn's atmosphere. The rings around Saturn appear to collect energy by acting as a kinetic generator, producing a large amount of energy as it moves through space. This energy is transmitted into one core of Saturn, which has been modified into an extremely large power capacitor. When a transmission is taking place, this energy is released into a dish and focused into a high-power laser beam. An uncorrupted segment of a mission statement was also recovered and deciphered. Mission statement: peace through absolute power. In this galaxy of chaos, one can only achieve true peace with a powerful army in charge. The 7 space beacons were built with great cost to bring the distance to heal, ushering in a golden age of peace and prosperity. And here we have Saturn schematic recovered from SCP-2793 database, and also instances, a lot of instances. Or as I would say, okay. And then a level 2 clearance acquired. 3 large constructs collectively designated as -A were detected during an exploration mission. The constructs appear to be powerful wireless transmitters, transmitting energy into the wonderful core of Saturn. This energy is harvested from the ring itself by the other SCP-2793 instances and prior to -A for transmission. When Foundation probes first encountered an instance of -A, a message was remotely uploaded onto Foundation computers. The message was deciphered and included below. Note, 1 cycle is hypothesized to be corresponding with 2 Earth hours. 1 epicycle is thought to be corresponding with 30 Earth seconds. The exact correlation between recycles and Earth time is unknown. Transcripts start. Unknown species interaction logged. Welcome to the local space beacon. Estimated time since last operation. 21,900 cycles. Power levels acceptable. Ring matrix offline. Spatial region stable. Risk of collapse minimal. Overall status offline. Additional notes. Ring matrix is offline. Please restart core generators before operating space beacon. It should be noted that according to the information provided, SCP-2793 was last operated during the re-emergence of the Great White Spot in 2010. Addendum B, level 3 clearance required. On the date of 2016, a power surge was detected along the rings of Saturn. Observation of Saturn revealed that the Great White Spot had reformed in the northern hemisphere of Saturn, coinciding with the build-up of power occurring in the rings. On 2016, a pulse of energy was released from Saturn. Measurement of its trajectory revealed that it was on a collision path with the Castor star system. Attempts to access -A by the observation post returned the following statement. The message was deciphered and included below. Transcript start. Unknown species interaction logged. Welcome to the local space beacon. Estimated time since last operation 0 cycles, 22 recycles, 17 epicycles. Power levels acceptable. Ring matrix online. Spatial region unstable. Risk of collapse high. Overall status armed. Additional notes. Risk of collapse is high. Operational space beacon is dangerous. Proceed with caution. Several segments of the ring were also observed to be breaking away from the main ring around Saturn and entering the atmosphere. This continued for several days before subsiding. The following statement was returned upon the Foundation accessing -A after the event. The message was deciphered and included below. Transcript start. Unknown species interaction logged. Welcome to the local space beacon. Estimated time since last operation 40 cycles, 10 recycles, 10 epicycles. Power levels acceptable. Ring matrix online. Spatial region stable. Risk of collapse minimal. Overall status armed. Additional notes. Ring matrix is subsiding. Space beacon will shut down in 150 cycles. Following that storm, activity subsiding after 300 hours had elapsed. The released pulse of energy is still traveling through deep space. Microwave telescopes at Site 67 are continuing to track its progress. Addendum C, level 4 clearance required. On the 16th of December 2016, a message was transmitted from -A towards the observation post. It was deciphered and included below. Transcript start. Unknown species and interaction logged. Welcome to the local space beacon. Estimated time since last operation error. Power levels offline. Ring matrix offline. Spatial region error. Risk of collapse error. Overall status error. Additional notes. Massive damage sustained. Space beacon integrity at risk. Complete collapse estimate in 3,600 cycles. Scans revealed that SCP-2793 had intercepted a massive electromagnetic pulse that was released by the Magnetar Star Swift J195509 plus 261406. About 70% of all nanomachines within the ring were instantly destroyed, neutralizing much of the pulse in the process, hereby absorbing it with their own electromagnetic shielding. Calculations of the trajectory revealed it would have engaged in a close-range encounter with the Earth. Although no damage was done to the ring, simulations showed that without the nanomachines to maintain the structure, the ring would begin to break apart and re-enter Saturn over the course of a year. A proposal for the Foundation intervention in order to preserve the ring of Saturn is currently pending. Following the event, a message transmitted from the Magnetar star was also intercepted by the observation post around SCP-2793. The message was in a similar language to the one utilized by -A instances and was deciphered without incident. And included below, transcript start, unknown species, Cease your investigation into the rings and return to your primitive world. Those rings have ruined entire worlds, yet you still seek to take it for yourselves. Consider yourself warned. Interesting. A little warning to us. Then it says we can intercept some electro pulse. That is cool. Yeah. Yeah, they can. I don't think that, oh wait, never mind. I don't think the message was meant for us. I think something is trying to get the rings and it sent out a message. Or maybe whoever was making the ring stole the technology and now something activated like its self-destruction and was now like responding like, hey, stay away from it, it's not yours. Maybe.